Guys, we gotta get out of here, so we'll just do these guys together if you don't mind.
Just for the record, Brock, were you definitely throwing that for Jake all along? Wasn't throwing away or anything like that?
Yeah. No, I knew Tonjes was gonna come down to it.
Can you just give us through you're obviously the long play, you're looking left, you're moving around. Describe that play?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fast break, so you walk up and snap the ball quick, and it was just a straight across the board read, and just felt like the coverage was tight, and at that point I felt like I needed to leave the pocket, trying to find a guy in the end zone, and then yeah, as I'm going away, it was put it hopefully to where Tonjes can get it or nobody can get it. I know it was a close call, but he used his length, came down with it, and yeah, here we are.
Christian, what was your view of it? I don't know if you saw it live, but what was your view of the play there?
Yeah, I ran a flat and then just watched from there. And yeah, it was awesome. Felt like it was slow motion. And then when he came down with it, obviously we were excited.
This could be for either of you, but did you realize that that was his, today he hadn't had a career reception coming into this game, and how impressive is it that he then goes out and has the game that he has?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
What does it say about him to stay ready for that moment?
I mean, he's a guy that even last year, I remember against the Rams, George was down and we had Tonjes go in. Like, he's been a smart guy, and it just, you know, it comes down to opportunities and in games. Do you get the right look, you know, to get the ball and everything? So he's been a consistent guy all throughout the last year in camp, and George goes down today, and then boom, he's ready for his opportunity. So we all love Jake. He's a smart kid, and we all love him, and he's a brother to us. So we're gonna, you know, keep moving forward.
Yeah, he's a guy that's made of the right stuff too. Practices really hard. Attention to detail is great. He's willing to block. Does all the things right. So it's pumped for him.
Yep.
After 31 touches, do you have a sense of how your body's going to feel when you wake up tomorrow?
Oh, amazing.
Was that? I mean, there was a lot of everything, right? But a lot about the middle runs. I mean, was that a particularly, I don't know, a grinder for you?
Yeah, it's a really good defense, man. I mean, you go to an NFL game, you never know, how it's going to play out. You just got to be ready for the ops, and we knew that was a good defense. They don't give up a lot of explosives, so some of them was just stick your head in there and try to get as many as you can, and stay on the field. We had a lot of long drives, but overall, I was just happy we got that win. They're not all going to be pretty, but it was good to come out with a win.
When you guys have practiced the 2-minute drills, have you practiced that throw to Ricky? Is that part of the repertoire, and how did that develop?
I mean, yeah, in certain situations, Kyle knows when to take a shot and everything, and has a good idea of like what defenses do. So, yeah, that was a great play call by Kyle, man. And then Ricky executed a great double move on Tariq, and for us to be able to come down with it, the O-line holding their protection and giving us the time to throw a play down the field, it's not easy. But yeah, we've done that at practice, and but I thought it was huge, man, just for Ricky, to get out there in his first start. And then in a clutch moment like that, do his job and come down with the catch and put us in position to score.
There were a lot of games last year, particularly in the division, that came down to the wire that you guys weren't able to pull out. What does it do for this team's confidence to get one on the road against a division opponent early, and especially with it being in question till the end there?
Yeah, it means a lot. I think, we have a really new team, and I think there's so much talk about this, our past teams, and but we try to wipe all the past noise away and focus on this team. And to have a bunch of new guys come out for the first time together and to play with each other and get out a gritty win against a good team in a tough environment, that's a big deal. And there's so much we can build from that we're excited about. But to come out of a game like that with a win is huge.
Brock, all the one-on-one stuff you've done with Ricky, was that kind of payoff today?
Yeah, 100%. I thought there were some things that I missed him on, that he did his job really well, and so we're gonna go back and continue to grow and build together. But yeah, man, from him coming in with the right attitude at camp, willing to learn our offense from day one, and be humble as a young player and ask me like, hey, as a quarterback, what do you see? What do you need from me? He's done that day in and day out, and he absolutely loves football. So for me as a quarterback, I want to ride with a guy like that and go out and compete and find ways to win. And so I thought today going out there, man, with the position that Kyle put him in to go out and win one-on-one reps and come down with the ball, man, it was pretty awesome to see. So we're going to keep growing together.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Be our last one. Good job, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, where's my buddy at?
You've got a buddy with you during the game.
Yeah, that was great. I just saw a picture of that. I'm like, that looks terrible. Given the circumstance, it's all right, though.
What happened? You get hit in the nose?
Yeah, no, I just I laid out for the tackle, and I guess my helmet wasn't on tight enough, so that chin strap kind of came up and got the nose. But it was more so falling on his cleat that got me falling on his, just like right in the stomach. So just tried to let that subside for a bit. It's all good.
Did it fire you up more, Fred? I mean, you don't need to get fired up for games, but it seemed like every tackle was very emphatic.
Yeah, I mean, I just knew we needed that energy, right? I mean, it's big game, week 1 on the road. We knew how tough of a battle this was going to be, and I was trying to just continue to inspire my teammates through the adversities that we were hitting there throughout the game. And so, ideally, I was really hoping to get the ball, but my teammates doing an incredible job all game of finding ways to get that. And I know we didn't finish +1. I think we were even after that Bosa play, but can't express how huge of a win this is.
So it was like having Robert Saleh back in the sideline, and how good of a game did you call?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, I've talked about it all offseason, just the confidence that you have as a player with such a dialed-in coach like that. It was great, again, having him back on the sideline, making adjustments. I kind of had a feel for how he was going to call the game. So throughout the game when he was making calls, being on the same page, and it was great. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but you love to learn off of a win.
Let's talk about the young players on your defense so much this summer. What it's like to see Winters, Siegel, other guys flying all around. They were making a lot of plays out there.
Yeah, it's so big. And, I mean, when you have young players, you hope that, they obviously play assignment sound. But the thing that you cannot not show is that tenacity, that relentlessness to the football. That's to their advantage, in your youth, being able to just play with your hair on fire. And we needed that in a big way, I think. Obviously, I wasn't able to truly see it yet on the tape, but I can't wait to watch.
Did you sense any nerves in those guys? Did you feel the need to say anything? To help?
Not at all. Not at all. I told him before we even started the game, I said, hey, just hang with me all game. We're just going to take this thing one play at a time. And, let's just be great with the fundamentals and being on the communication of everything. I thought we did that.
At one point, you're in the tent, and there seems to be a real urgency among the staff just outside the tent to go find your helmet,
Mm-hmm.
to give you your helmet, and you come out with your helmet
Mm-hmm.
on. You ran out. Was it something where you felt good and you're like, okay, give me my helmet, I need to go back into the game?
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't even want to go in the tent, to be honest. They just made me do that I guess that's the rules. So as soon as I got in there, I'm like, where's my helmet? Let's do it.
What was your view of Bosa's final play there to get the fumble? And
you'll see it. It wasn't the best coverage by our group, but thank God for Bosa in that situation. I saw the ball come out. I didn't know who forced it. I saw him get on it, and so the fact that he made that big of a play, it was major. It wasn't clean at all, like I said, all game long, but finding a way to win in the division week 1 is major.
Do a couple more, guys.
Motivation, given the fact you won't see the Seahawks until the last game of the regular season?
I didn't even realize that until you just said it. It was extra motivation knowing that it was in the division, it was on the road, week 1. I mean, it's always everything at stake, but you understand when you played long enough how big those division games are. So the fact that we were able to come on the road and get this win, can't speak enough to it.
Nick was saying that in the lead up to games, Saleh's really emphatic about making sure everyone, is on the same page defensively. I don't know if you guys saw, but he was printing out the stats pre-game. Like, what does his energy bring to the room outside of just the X's and O's that rubbed off on you?
I mean, yeah, you'd be surprised throughout the week. He has little to no energy and he's very stoic. He saves it all for game day. And you can get rowdy and have fun on game day when you're executing at a high level, right? And so all that work we put in throughout the week, really going through it and being hard on ourselves to then come out and just let it loose on game day. That's what it's going to be about all year long. And like I said, it wasn't pretty at all. There's so much to clean up, but much rather clean it up off of a win.